Christmas show. I have a couple of special guests here. This should be fun because the two of them are on a roll this morning. Jason Smoral from the Syracuse Mets, he's the general manager, and Bill Lansley, the commissioner of Onondaga County Parks and Rec, joins us. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Merry Christmas.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming in. So
nice to do this face to face.
By the way, we're doing this on Facebook Live.
We're going to break the internet.
Yeah. So I'm looking at your Syracuse Mets attire that you're wearing, Jason. How excited are you about that?
It's super exciting. I knew it was going to be a big thing. I knew that we'd sell some more merchandise. People would be excited about it. I did not know how big a thing it was going to be. It's almost salt potatoes like. There are so many Mets fans, so many people that are just excited about the change. I thought that we'd get a lot more pushback about changing from the Chiefs to the Mets. Remarkably, there has not been a lot of big pushback. People are super excited about it. Merchandise is flying off the shelves. It's just kind of reinvigorated myself and the entire staff to get ready for opening day.
Yeah. So the stadium, Bill, is a lot of people don't know this. The stadium is part of the parks, right? It is a park.
Yeah, park property.
So how exciting is this for the county to have the Mets come in and take over the team?
We're all about occupancy, so having the draw that the Mets are bringing brings people to the park system. Though it is the stadium, we're very excited about upping our numbers and having more participation in the park system as well as the stadium, and looking very much forward to the Mets.
Technically, Bill is the commissioner of baseball in Central New York.
Nice. Nice. So what changes are we likely to see with the team or with the stadium?
For the team, the first big thing, the obvious one is that the New York Mets players are going to be home with us. So somebody like a Tim Tebow, somebody like a Pedro Alonso, on those rehab assignments, maybe you'll see a Noah Syndergaard or a Jacob deGrom or a Orlando Cespedes, or maybe now who they just got, Diaz or Robinson Cano. So to have that association with a New York team is first and foremost. And then eventually we're going to see some changes to the stadium. She's going to get a little bit of a facelift. There's been some work and some plans going on, and we'd love to see something in place by opening day. I don't know if that's going to happen. I think you'll see stuff during the season. I think you'll see the bulk of the improvements for the 2020 season.
I've been here 20 years, and I remember the first time I experienced the stadium. I thought it was fantastic, and even now I think it's a great stadium.
It is a great stadium, and I think one thing that we learned through this process is that the county's done a really good job maintaining the stadium. So it's about 23, 24 years old, and everyone's kind of come through and done all of the, looks at it, they're like, for being a 23, 24-year-old stadium, the bones are good. And the county's done a great job maintaining it, and it's a unique stadium. We're not the downtown stadium, and we don't have the wraparound concourse, but we're an open stadium. So all those other stadiums, when you're getting a hot dog or a soda, and you're stuck behind the concourse. Here at our place, if you're getting a hot dog or a soda, you can just turn around and look at the baseball game. So it's got some pros and cons, but she's a good stadium.
Bill, how long have you been with the Parks Department?
9 years.
9 years. A lot of folks don't realize all the winter activities that are available to do with all the county parks.
Sure.
Yeah. Snowshoeing, hiking. There's probably things I don't even know.
Yeah, well, Beaver Lake and Highland Forest, I know I heard Troy there. I do like doing hiking over at the State Fair when he's down at Highland Forest. We kind of trade off, but he's a good friend. But it's nice that if we have snow, we have activities. If we don't have snow, we have activities. So we're ready in either capacity, whatever happens. So there's a lot of fun. We also have lights on the lake. This time of year consumes a lot of our time. It's been very, very fun this year as well.
Nice. Big plans for you, Bill, for Christmas?
Staying home, nice, quiet evening. Maybe invite Jason over.
Oh, nice. I'm going to be out of town, so I can't make it there. Jason, what about you?
I'm spending time with family. We do a big Christmas Eve thing. I still have a couple little girls, so Christmas is still a big time around the Smoral house.
It's been fun watching your kids grow up at the stadium. So
oh, yeah.
It's always
They're getting to be about official working age now, so I don't have to break any child labor laws.
Nice.
Put them in the merchandise stand or the concession stand.
Will you head down to spring training at all?
I have not ever been to spring training,
really?
And I think this year I may actually go down.
Nice.
I always took that out of the budget. The Mets don't consult me on a lot of baseball decisions.
If,
So.
if you need a traveling companion, I'd go down with you.
All right, I'll keep that in
the
mind.
show from
I might need
down
an
there.
assistant,
Yes,
an entourage.
Guys,
I need an entourage.
thanks so much. Merry Christmas to you.
Christmas,
We
sir.
appreciate you coming.
Merry
in.
Christmas, Tim.
All right,
Thank you.
Jason Smoral, the general manager of the Syracuse Mets, and Bill Lansley, commissioner of County Parks. Appreciate you. Thanks so much.